Greetings, Cancer, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Let's jump right on in and get your rune for the energetic pass. Here we have the beautiful birch goddess's rune, Berkana. So Berkana is that new beginnings, like the birch tree growing up, taking root, being nurtured. Very much like the Empress card in tarot. So having that knowing of the know-how to begin different things and nurture them along their evolutionary path, kind of like a mother's love to a child, right? Yeah. So take what resonates here, Cancer, and leave what doesn't. This is something you're either blessed with or been confronted with aspects of addressing in healthy ways of this in your energetic recent past. You could have recently began a new project, began a new way of being, a new practice, a new relationship, a new business. Just take what resonates here, leave what doesn't, okay? In your energetic now, this is working on your legacy. This is Othala. And this is beautiful to see right after the birch goddess's rune of Berkana is Othala. Othala is all about that inheritance, what you're leaving behind. What are you building? What are you beginning? You're beginning a beautiful foundation, very stable energy that you're going to build your structure off of for your family, for your clan, and for yourself, right? And this beautiful foundation of what you're going to leave behind, you're kind of confronted with these energies of what is transitory versus what's perpetual. What is something that is now or kind of near now, like another generation or two, or what is perpetual, something that is lasting, something that is 7 generations or longer, 10 generations, 12. Like paradigm shifts, spiritual beliefs, healthy mental habits, things like that, versus like money or land. Okay? Can't ever own land anyway. In your energetic near future is the beautiful rune of Urus, the ox. I chuckle a little bit because this is still this is grounded energy. And Urus is very stable energy too, but this is very driven, very momentum kind of energy. So it might just be slow foundational kind of building work right now, but it is going to pick up pace. And so you're called to look at healthier aspects as well. This is more like a natural vitality kind of abundance type of rune. This is more about the energies that you surround yourself with as well, and making sure that those are healthy. It's not just what you eat or drink, right? So your thoughts, that self-talk, right? Your beliefs, your social media habits, what you listen to, how you talk, things like, yeah. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But this is still like a very bunch of really good health and abundance and momentum-driven energy. And this is beautiful to see. With your beautiful beginnings here, this is a very blessed rune reading here. I'm seeing already, Cancer, because this is you're starting something very healthy for you and your family. And you're making sure it's healthy and driven. And you have that momentum, like you're leaving behind something that is going to, even if something were to happen with anything, the legacy, the foundation will have that momentum to carry on forward. So that's what you're building, or even asked to build, or being confronted with the energies of that, or have the blessings and the ability to do that right now in your life. In your energetic influence of the now, this is the Odin's rune. This is a blank rune. This is indicative of the patch over Odin's eye. This is something that you already know, or something that's hidden from you. So I got out the lapis lazuli rune set. We're going to pull a rune of clarity at the very end of the reading for that message of clarity for your energetic influence. So with this being your influence of the now, I venture to guess that it is something that it is something you know, because you're working on your legacy, your foundations. But this very well could be something that you just haven't researched yet. This could be indicating something that you don't know about what you are building.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice, and I just want to interrupt really quickly to thank you for all the likes, comments, and subscriptions. And even if this message does not resonate specifically with you, it may resonate for somebody else. So please go ahead and share that with them if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much. Namaste, and let's get right back into your divinely guided rune reading.
So we're going to get some clarity on that, but what's your advice for the right now? Yeah, be divinely still like on your straight and narrow path here. This is Isa, the rune of ice. So ice, in its negative context, if we don't address this as like slipping on the ice or even being stuck or feeling frozen or rigid, and maybe even needing to repeat life lessons, but really in this aspect, in this advice position, I would say this is a pause, almost like a Four of Swords kind of energy in the tarot, where it's rest, or sit for a while, meditate, gain that clarity, rejuvenate your spirit, your heart, your body. Be good to yourself. You recognize you can't pour from an empty cup, and fill your cup for a little bit here. Take some time to recharge, and be sure that you're grounded still, and you're on your divinely guided path, and stick on your straight and narrow path here. All right, just kind of have a nice solid check-in with yourself. That's your advice for the now. In your energetic outcome of all this, we have Manas. This is still very grounding energy, so looks like you are learning lessons here, big time, because this is like an adaptation in this position, or in your future position. I would say that this is an adaptation of meaning of one clan flag, Wunjo, right? Your joy, your bliss, facing another type of concept, or another clan, or another type of energy, and coming to this dagas, this balance, this transmutation, this clarity in this rune of Manas. Now, Manas is the rune of mankind. This is knowing what comes around, goes around kind of thing, like just knowing the nature of mankind, really, essentially, is what it is. So having it in this position is having a better sense of your own self-worth, knowing where you are in the world, having that adaptation, like a comprehension of like you're adding to your clarity, you're adding to your stability, your definition, your legacy, right? You're adding to it. Like an increased sense of definition, maybe another energetic partner. Maybe that's something that you began, like maybe you're beginning a family, beginning your legacy. A lot of people would interpret that as, yeah, you're building your family. This is your outcome, like maybe that's marriage. So you get your transmutation energies, you get your two clan flags, Wunjos joining each other, right? So regardless, this is an enhanced sense of knowing your place in the world, knowing where you are in your life, where you stand, and you get that beautiful momentum energy here in the future, like more blessed vitality. Yeah, beautiful, abundant energies all around. I love your rune reading. Let's get your rune of clarity. Yeah, yeah, you got Urus again. So that's the influence, is that momentum and that healthy stuff. And you're on one now, and you're like driven, and you're like wanting to go, 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 go. But your advice is to is to not go, 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 and be in that momentum right now. Just kind of pause, reflect, check in with yourself. Still be grounded, yeah. Still be healthy, yeah. you can have a little bit more momentum, but kind of pace yourself right now, at least. Give yourself that time to pause, to rest the ox before you work yourself to death, okay? Because you get more of that momentum. You get more work ahead of you in the future anyway. All right, so kind of pace yourself. Have a rhythm, have a cadence to your life, right? I know you want to like keep riding this beautiful energy and want to conquer it all right now. But it's really good to have that inner clarity, that check-in, that time to rest, the time to rejuvenate, check in with this energetic partner maybe. This could be a divine source, yourself, another significant other, business partner. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. Okay, Cancer, we're going to get a card of clarity from the Runic Tarot deck. We haven't used the Tarot deck in quite a while, so let me know in the comments below how this resonates here with you today. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity does Cancer need to hear from the Runic Tarot deck for this week? What message, single card of clarity, do you have for Cancer for this tarot reading for this week? Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Cancer for this week? Divine, please show us clearly. I'm going to keep going until I get a card. I'm going to keep going until I get a card. Well, one flipped over there. Let's see what that one was. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. This is really about your hard work paying off. This is sticking to your craft, investing in yourself, investing in your family, investing in your legacy. Really abundant energies. Like you're well on your way in your craft, in your abilities, in your nurturing of whatever this is, this legacy work that you're doing. All right, so the Eight of Pentacles clears it up here with like, okay, you're in this abundance, stick to the clarity here, but recognize again, you can't pour from an empty cup. You need to feel like, take your time to pause, get a rhythm to your life. You need time to rest because there's still going to be plenty of work here ahead. But this is still beautiful, blessed, abundant work and a lot of clarity here for you, Cancer. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.